Yo, what's up? Hey guys. Uh, Okay, there we go. Takes a second for my speakers to kick in. Oh. Okay, yo, what's happening? How's it going? How are you guys? There we go. Wait. Okay, cool. Now I don't have to have my face right up on the mic, but it also won't cut out. Yo, Adam Harvey, thank you for the donation, dude. If you want to send through a track, like a submission, a sound design request, or a track submission for a critique, send it through. It's all in the description. Okay, this is like cutting off my voice. This gate here. Anyway. Okay. There we go. I think we good now. Okay, cool. Well, anyway, yeah, like I was saying, thank you very much for the donation, man. If you want to send through a track, it's all in the description. Paul Woods, what's up? I'm really good. How are you? I'm doing great, actually. Okay, we're gonna see this. This gate is weird. I have to use it to make there not be echo, because if I turn it off, you can hear there's a bunch of echo. But now we're good. This is the secret, though. This is how I film my videos with speakers and still like not have a bunch of echo. It's just because I have a noise gate on my voice. And it's just, you can see it's very strong. Like if I start saying words, like if I say the word, like if I just, make sounds like that, you can hear it like cuts off really easily. I don't know. But yeah. Okay, cool. So, let's get cooking here. So, I had this track that I've been working on actually since yesterday, and I'll play it for you guys really quick. I was trying to make like a future trance type track. You can ignore this deep end Joe Killington thing. It's just a track I was using as a reference track because it has like a pretty similar kind of vibe. Or not like a similar vibe, but it has it has kind of similar elements to what I have. So it's a good reference track because I kind of can see how it works in that track and then do it here. But yeah, anyway, let's check this out. So that's basically what I'm working with here. But yeah, I just want to take this and try to like expand it a bit more. Basically, I have like a verse, break, whatever you want to call it. Then I've got a build up, which is very like not full right now. Like all the elements are, well, most of the elements are there. It doesn't really have a lot of effects, and also like there are just certain things. Like for example, there's a build snare in here, which is just from a sample pack. I just put it in there to kind of like hear something. That one, obviously, I would like to replace that with something that I make. Stuff like that. But yeah, and then I have the drop. I put most of my work into this drop. You can also hear my laptop does not like this song. But yeah, I'll explain all this in a second though. There's actually, basically it's like two main things. It's like a lead and then a bass, and there's just a lot going on, which I think you guys will want to hear about. F-A, I'm not sure how to pronounce that. Hey Julian, loving your tutorials. Do you have any tips for working with vocalists to get a specific style? I have a finished track, really struggling with vocal melodies and stuff. Oh, dude, I feel you on that one. That's kind of like something I've encountered. Like, it's hard to find, like, good singers. Like, there are a lot of people out there who sing. I might be pretty okay at it. But, like, yeah, it can be kind of hard to find people that are, like, really just can do it on whatever level you may want to have it on. Like, I know what you mean. I mean, the best thing I can give you for that is just like have tracks in mind that kind of have the vibe that you want, and like show that to them. And like not only show that to them, but when you're like guiding them, use that as a reference for like what you want as well. Because vocals, especially if you're just coming from a production background, like in my case, for example, I just played guitar and then I started producing electronic music, and it's like, yeah, I never really had that like time where I learned how like vocals work and how vocal melodies and all that kind of stuff. So it was a little weird for me, like culture shock, trying to work with vocalists as well. But it's just kind of like, yeah, you just gotta kind of know what you want. And like I said, using other tracks to kind of get a reference for what you want is a really good way to do that. Angel Shark, yo ho ho, Christmas yo plus pirate bones. Dude, yeah, yo ho ho. What's up, Angel Shark? Yo ho ho to everybody. I'm too. Bradley, what is up, man? Catnips, hello. Yo, we got everybody. That's great. But yeah, so what I've got going on here. So for one, I'll actually just show you this really quick. I have this like trance-gated vocal. And then the way that I made the also, why is the automation not doing that there? Okay, but anyway, so the way that I made this trance-gate was actually a little bit interesting as well. So what we have here is basically, I've done this like weird thing where basically you can sidechain things to a gate in Ableton, and if you sidechain something to a gate, it pretty much has the opposite effect of sidechaining something to a compressor. Like instead of ducking it out of the way, it will only play when the input to the sidechain is playing. So you can use this to make a trance gate. If you don't know what a trance gate is, it's just like this kind of effect where you get like those kind of 16th note, those kind of things. You hear it a lot in like psytrance, stuff like that, but it does sound very cool. It's a cool effect. But basically, what you do is you just have to have some kind of input going into this gate to get the effect. So what I've done here is I've just taken an operator with some white noise, and literally I just got operator. I'll do it right now. I just open up operator and got some white noise, and then I made this little pattern here, which you can hear. And then basically that's the input for the gate. And then on this vocal, if we put this gate on here and then sidechain it, there we go. You get the cool trance gate effect. I almost said gate trance. Julian, what microphone do you use to record sounds? Good question. Usually just this one, or if I'm like out, I record them with my phone. Like a lot of times, like I'll be at like some place and I just hear like a really cool like some cool metal thing that I want to hit to make cool sounds or something like that. Yeah, sometimes I'll just do that. I have a track that I'm really proud of, but people think it wants a pop vocal one. I'm really after a totally different. Sure. Show them some like Tom York and Burial stuff. No man, Arinzen tutorial. Vipin, send it to the email. Maybe I'll check it out. Stream's like extra clear today. Ah, thank you. Well, yeah, I think I'm being a little bit more concise in my speaking today, actually. I think that's helping. Sometimes I come on here and I'm just like, ugh. But today, we on it. There's also these plucks in the beginning. Basically, this is just the chord progression from the song. I know I was going to show you the leads and the bass. I'll do that in a sec. But this is just the chord progression from the song, and this is just playing it. It's the same chord progression the bass plays in the drop. But yeah, I just have these little plucks. But I was listening to this in my car, and it's like a little bit dull sounding. Like it didn't really punch through the mix. But I think that just needs some high end. This track, as you can hear, has a lot of like high highs, which is good because when people refer to like mixes having a lot of clarity, that's really what they're talking about. Like they just want those high highs. But you can see like we got it up there. And it's actually, yeah, you can see like the hi-hats are bringing in the like really high highs. But yeah, so that's going on. I think that's a bit better though with the pluck. But anyway, yeah, so the lead in here is actually made kind of interestingly. So interestingly, is that a word? I don't know. I'm gonna pretend like it is. Yo, Shay! Hello! Good to see you back. Also, we have twice as many viewers as we had a second ago when I looked at the watch count. So, hello to everybody who's new here. What is up? It's really good to see you all. Yeah, let's hang out. But yeah, so this is the lead, and I'll play my reference track for a sec just so you can hear it. This is basically what I was using to kind of get an idea for like how powerful I wanted the leads to be and how I wanted it to all fit together. Which I know mine are very similar to that. But basically, like, I was trying to get that kind of sound. So what I did is basically I have, and this may actually be like more layers than I need, but I have 4 layers here. 5 layers, actually. What am I talking about? Wait, is that? Yeah, 5. Okay. But yeah, so basically I've layered together like 5 different synths. Like I've got this one. But you can hear they're all doing like different things. Like none of these are doing the same thing. And this is why I have like no EQ on them or anything. I guess this one is like spread with the Haas effect. But yeah, it's really not that difficult. I just kind of layered together sounds that sounded pretty good together. And then I've got them going through some processing. Julian's grammar tutorials part 2. Yeah, what if one day you guys got a notification that like I uploaded something, it was just like how to speak with grammar. Alright, so basically yeah, so like I said, on the bus here, I have a bunch of processing. You can see it's like all of this stuff. So basically the first thing I have here is I actually have this like audio effect arc which has a little A-B. So we have like a dry signal. And then I have this one, which you can hear is going through this guitar rig. So all this is it's just this high white amp head. I actually want to turn up the presence a bit. But yeah, and then I don't even have the cabinet here. You see, I turned that off. But basically, I just have this going through this one as well as like just playing dry. Because you can hear this is adding a lot of like crunch in the high end there. I'd watch it. Well, you guys are particularly invested in me. But yeah, so you can hear it's just adding like that kind of crunchy, like high end to the sound. If I put a spectrum on here, it's mostly like up there. It's just kind of a nice layer. I feel like it brings it out more. It gives it more power. So yeah, then after that, I just have a small reverb, pretty simple, just very short decay, low mix, just to kind of give everything some space. And then I've got OTT. I've stopped using the OTT plugin, actually. And the only reason why is, honestly, just because it's the same thing as the OTT preset. Or at least, like, the way I'm using it. Like, I know there are some kind of extra controls on there. I don't really get into all that stuff. But, yeah, like I said, I just use the Multimedia Dynamics one because it's just much easier. But yeah, I've got that. I just have a bit of the amount there. And then I have all these things on here. So, these things are really just for, like, power and, like, coloring. You can see, like, I've got the Aphex Vintage Exciter. That's just kind of like... I'll show you what it sounds like without all of these, actually. And then with... So you can hear they beef it up a lot. And I actually don't really like to use compression a lot either, but I actually did use a little bit here, but I used a preset. But yeah. But this just kind of, like, gives it more color. Like, you can hear it really brings it out. This is like one of those things that's like, you know, they say like it's easy to do the first like 80 to 90% of getting good at art or at any kind of art form, and then like the last 10% or the last like 10 to 20% is like the really hard, like, you know, hard to figure out stuff. I feel like this is kind of like that extra 10 to 20%. So yeah, but then after that I just have an LFO tool, then I got an EQ8 cutting out the low end, and then I just have this thing. Oh, I guess it's like automating down. Oh, no. Okay, what this is, it's like a bandpass filter that like expands, basically. Like it's, you can see when it starts there, that's just like a bandpass. Then it's basically just opening up. Or you could say it's also just a low pass and a high pass. But yeah. Brian, you know what your Guck thing reminds me of is ISQ or QIP going on? You were probably too young to remember this anyway. But you should have pitched that. Yeah, I think I don't quite remember that. But is it, wait, was that, are you talking about like dial-up internet? I remember the dial-up internet sounds. That was like when I was very young. Sorry if you get asked all the time. Top 3 producers, George Julian, not in terms of ability. No, that's all good, dude. I actually don't get asked that as often as other things, to be honest, which is surprising. But I don't know. It's hard for me to say, like, that I love to listen to. I don't know, because it's always changing. But I like, yeah, I don't know. I would say maybe, like, definitely Flying Lotus and Burial are probably in there, just because like what I really like is people who do like their own thing, and I know that's kind of cliche, but what I mean by this is like I really like the artists that I'm really inspired by are like I said, like Flying Lotus, Burial, like Forte, like John Hopkins, like people who like that who do kind of do something that's derivative of what's popular at the time, but it's like no matter what they do, it was always gonna be no matter what was like cool at the time, they were still always gonna do something interesting because that's what was in them. You know what I mean? Like they're just kind of like taking what's in their environment and putting their spin on it. Those are the people that I really like. So I would definitely say Flying Lotus and Burial are in there. But yeah. Andres, yo, what's up, dude? I'm good. Just working on this track. HComp gives it like a nitro. Oh yeah, okay, so that's actually more coming from the. So I think that's just bringing it up a little bit. What that's actually coming from more is I can't remember which one. I think it's this one. But a few of these, I think it's this one and another one. A few of them have this reverb on them, and so basically what you're hearing, like the serum reverb, which can be very bright, which is good in this case. Yeah, you can see there's the reverb, and then I think this one has it. No, it doesn't. But yeah, basically it's just like that. And so what's happening is that's going through this actually. You can hear it's all in there. When I turn it off, it's gone. When I turn it back on, there we go. But yeah, that's really good for having like that kind of bright high end, like I was talking about, like the high highs. This kind of stuff will make it sound like yeah, like just kind of more sharp like that, I guess, and like more clarity. Doris Bourne. Yeah, true. They all have sounds unique. That's very true. They have a sound unique, and it's like I said, it's like, yeah, everything's got to be derivative of something. Like Flying Lotus didn't create his own genre of music. He took hip hop and just turned it on its head and did like something insane, and then obviously expanded to other things. But like that was kind of the foundation. It's a similar thing with Burial. Like all these people. Like I just think that's very interesting to me. I guess makes sense. Yeah, no problem, Angel Shark. Can I hear from the beginning? Yeah, I'll pull it up in a sec. Anyone who's a Burial fan, check out 7 Stitch. I think I've heard of that. Very Burial inspired. Nice. Hey, dog, I heard you like OTT, so they're an OTT. Yeah, OTT, definitely very important. Alright, well, I'll play this from the beginning for all the new people, and then I'll start working on some new things. I'll also show you the bass. But yeah, here's the track. This is like, I was trying to make like future trance, but like a lot more trance influenced. That's what we got so far. But yeah, like that's basically what I'm working on, and then I just kind of want to take it to the next level here. Sounds dope. Thank you, Angel Shark. I think I already replied to that one. On the subject of artists, of independence of artists like John Hopkins / Flying Lotus is very true. Thank you, Joshua. Well, like it's interesting though, cause like when I was a bit younger and perhaps less developed, in my understanding of like, I guess, my taste and all that kind of stuff, I was very into Jimi Hendrix when I was younger. Like, cause I started out playing guitar, so I thought he was really cool. But he did a similar thing. It's like, okay, he came out in the 60s, so like he wasn't gonna be like, I don't know, making a computer and like figuring out a way to make music on it. It's like he did something within the framework of what was cool at the time, and just kind of like he was always gonna do something unique, but it's just that's the way he could get his message out, you know. But yeah, definitely an interesting thing to think about. Love the bass. Thank you. There's in times with dial-up internet. I'm talking about when the first messages through. Oh, true. Good job up on the bass. Hey, thank you, Angel Shark. Yeah, so what's going on with the bass, which I actually haven't shown you yet. It's basically, here's the bass on its own. I also had this layer. Oh no, not that one. I think it was actually this one. And basically what it was, excuse me. Anyway, yeah, like, what was going on was basically, like, it was just a more kind of intense, like, I guess, electro type bass, you could say. Didn't really work out. But you can kind of hear what's going on here through this layer. So what we have here is basically, you can hear it. There's kind of like a bandpass square or saw wave type of sound here. And what that is exactly what you think. It's a bandpass saw wave. But I have kind of a cool thing going on because I have this key tracking here. And what key tracking is basically wherever you play a note, like if I do, you can see basically that's where the filter cutoff is going to move. You can see it keeps moving. And this gives you kind of cool sound because you can hear that like when it goes like from those two timbres really quickly. It's really interesting. Like basically I'm just playing with how the really resonant bandpass filter being key tracked sounds cool going into a distortion. So that's kind of the other part of the sound. It's just a saw wave going into that bandpass with some distortion. But you can hear it just didn't really fit into the track all that well. But I did keep it in this part, but with a filter. But yeah, so that's also happening on the bass. The bass is made like this. You can hear it there. I have a low pass filter doing the same thing. And since this is like a sub, I didn't want to have it be too crazy like with the bandpass. But yeah. Also it's a legato. Yeah, it is. Yeah, I completely understand. I wasn't trying to be the best electronic artist per se. He was going for the best of what he does. And yeah, exactly. Very man, but that is interesting to think about. I actually hadn't really like put that into those kind of terms in my mind until you asked me that question. So yeah, good question there. Whoever started this one, I forget. What's up? Got a fresh beat. Nice. You see the free kick and bass plugin, native instruments? No, I haven't gotten those. I need to get them. I should probably go. I should do that on this stream, honestly. Sounds like you're downshifting a Lamborghini. Yeah, it's cool, but that's like a thing. Is exactly like what you just said. Kind of like it illustrates what I want to say about this. Is like when you do stuff like this, it makes it more than just like the bass. It's like it gives it a character. It gives it like a vibe. It's like when you describe like a character in a story. Like they're not just like a person. They're like a person with character traits and with like their own like vibe or whatever. Same thing here. Like, you know, it just has, you have to give it character traits. So it's not, so you get that idea, like, sounds like you're downshifting a Lamborghini as opposed to sounds like a respace, you know? Julian, do you ever worry about tinnitus? Good question, Adam. Not really. One sec. Okay, anyway. Not really. I pretty much, like, whenever I'm at like a concert or something, I always wear earplugs. Like I just can't even handle it if I don't. And like I used to be in a band, for example. Like when I was in that band and we would practice, I would always wear earplugs. And honestly, usually I would wear like some extra headphones as well with it. And then like when I produce, I don't listen to it really loud. Like I'm not one of those people that just like turns it up until you feel the bass rumbling your bones, and then just works on it like that. I keep my stuff pretty quiet, to be honest with you. So, not really. I don't really worry about it because I don't think it's too much of an issue. I do wonder, though, if, like, what's not that loud to me is, like, really loud to other people. If I have, like, some kind of hearing damage just from, like, listening to music all day, every day at somewhat loud volumes. Like, obviously I'm not just listening to it at like really quiet volumes. I'm listening at like medium range, but you know. But yeah, always make sure not to listen. Yeah, exactly. Like as long as you don't just sit there and like I said, turn it up until it's like rattling your bones every day, you're fine. Oh man. Yeah, no problem, Joshua. I downloaded them, haven't played with them yet. Oh, dude, I should get them on the stream, maybe. Marinus, hello, dude. I hate when the voice. I'm sorry about that, dude. Yeah. I'm calling everybody dude today. But yeah, my bad. But yeah, so I want to have a part after the drop here. And I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to just copy this kick down here. This is like the kick that's just playing during the drop. But I'm going to filter it. I'm going to just have it during this part. And maybe I will grab some snaps. There we go. Yeah, let's grab this stuff. It sounds weird. Let me. Yeah, there we go. That's better. Late today. That's all good, Marinas. It's quite late. I'm talking about in general. Oh, true. You're from Holland. I think Marinas is Dutch. Alright, but yeah, so I'm gonna have that part maybe. I don't know, maybe I'll just have the claps. I'm not sure. But let's grab some of this melodic stuff from over here. Like, I'll grab these things. Okay, yeah, so that's what we'll do. This lead gives it like a lot of energy. So let's have a lead in this part. That's obviously different from the drop one. I've sent my submission. Alright, cool, I'll pull it up. Let me see how many I have. I got like others. If there are a lot, then I'll just grab them all. Or I'll pull them all up now. Alright, cool. So anyway, yeah. Ooh, that's loud. Because something I've been listening to a lot in tracks lately is I've noticed that they have like I've been hearing a lot in tracks. They have like a lot of parts where you'll have like right after the drop, like a part with like the filtered down kick and the drums and some kind of chill melodic stuff like this, but it like keeps the energy going. Like I always just have like build up, drop, breakdown, build up. You know what I mean? Like you can maybe this is probably a bit more interesting. Okay, let's grab LFO tool. That might be kind of helpful there. You know what I could maybe bring in here as well? I had this idea for a bass in the drop. Nah. We good on that one. Leave the lead as it sounds. True. Well, yeah. Maybe I'll just filter it down or something. Let's try that because I have this EQ. the pluck chords in the bass. I actually think the pluck needs to be a little bit more open. Like maybe in this part. Isn't it like impossible to automate the atmosphere filter or something now? And that needs an LFO tool as well. So that is definitely. Oh, I need to just kind of chill. It's like those little low bass notes were sounding kind of weird. A bit too much and too fast. Yeah, I mean, the thing is, this is meant to be kind of like a build down. I think I was just making it a little bit too chill. I also want to put a breakbeat in here. Press the arrow on the atmosphere plugin Ableton at the bottom. Oh, yeah, the configure bar. That's what I was just going to try. Here, do that. No worries. I like this vocal chops. Thank you, Eating Cheese. Yeah, I should probably bring those in, too. The transgated ones, these. But I'll do something like new with them there. What if I have like the leads become transgated there? Like, because I could just grab a gate here. And then we could just sidechain it to this. I should probably name this trance. Let's just name it TG. Alright. Let's sidechain that to TG. Like, what if everything just gets super gated there? And then we could also have like some chords in there. That would be gated like that. Like if I just grab these and stretch them all out. And then we get like serum. Reverb the percussion out and sidechain the reverb. Keep it 4/4. True. The breakbeat could be a little. Well, I've done that in a lot of other tracks. Maybe we could add a bit of redux on the art. Yeah, I can try some of that. Would it sound too weird to switch to halftime? I think so. Although that could kind of work too. I don't know. Maybe I'll experiment with that. I've never really done that. But yeah, so let's grab this gate here. That's a little intense though. bit better. Why don't you use the LFO tool? I could. I just kind of like doing it this way because the thing is, there's a swing in this track that I'm using, like a very particular one. It's this one, this Groove Logic 16 Swing 53. And so, if I want to use that, I can't do that with LFO tool, but this way I can still have that same groove. That's like the lead is also using that same groove. I'll show you the MIDI. Yeah, you can see. So it's just a good way to keep it all kind of synced up, you know. Did you have a hard time switching from normal time to halftime part smoothly with there? Yeah, it's definitely doable. With the lead really high pass, there's a bit less full than the A drop. We could try that. Cause this is definitely like a cool idea, you know? Maybe it's like also getting low passed. Okay, these chords sound kind of lame. So what I think I'm going to do here is I'm going to actually group these together. And then I'm going to put this filter automation that I just went on those in there. And I'm going to put this in this group. And then... yeah, that gives it a bit more color. But then what I'm going to do with it is I'm going to actually make this... like, have that same kind of vibe, but do it inside of the synth. Oh, actually, maybe that won't work because of all the compression. Ooh, I never thought about that. Alright, that's fine. We'll just go back and do it. I was just being lazy. Alright, so let's go here. And yeah, I will just put the cell phone on here. Put it on trigger mode. 16th notes. Yeah, I got it, Yochum. Yochum. I don't know how to say it. I'm sorry. Good. That was a genuine question. Ah, nice. Angel Shark. I love a good halftime drop, but yeah, I have a hard time. Yeah, it's just hard. Like, it feels like too much of a detour, you know? Then what is your favorite MPEG layer? Good question. I don't actually know exactly what you're talking about. But yeah. Grouping inside of groups. Yeah, definitely. That one, man, that was a game changer. I'm getting some Matt Zo vibes. Yeah, I've been listening to him a lot. The thing is, like, I'm really trying to do this future trance thing, guys. I think it could be cool. I think it's going to be big, and I think it's just interesting. Like, it's just so different because we're trying to make music sound so organic and, like, clean. Or not, like, clean, but, like, so organic and raw and all that kind of stuff. It's, like, it's just, like, I don't want to say it's become, like, a giant meme, but, it, like, anything like that just becomes kind of, like, the hive mentality, you know? But the thing about trance music is it's just, like, very clean and, like, crisp sounding. And so I think it's interesting to kind of do that. Matt Zoo got him. Wow. You know what I want to get? And I think it would actually go well with that vocal. I'm going to chop up the vocal as well. What if we take from the think break? You know, they're like, her, woo, those like samples. What if we take those, but just use those? I heard this in a track I was listening to earlier. Do you like EDM? I do like EDM. No, not that one. Fine. Bro, they don't have it. I didn't know it was so rare. Okay. Dude, I can't believe I don't have one of these. How could I not? Alright, well, looks like we're going on the internet. We may not be coming back. Think break. Okay. I'm just gonna look up download. Because there's gotta be. I just don't know how they don't have it. You guys know what I'm talking about, though. If you know the think break, like the. Woo! The little, like, chants that are in there. That's what I want to sample. Oh, maybe it's this one. There we go. That's exactly what I wanted. Download. Alright, let's go. Yeah, that was a good one. I want a bit more crispy, add a bit of a boost on the highs. Yeah, that's what I was talking about earlier. Definitely a good tip. After the main mix. Yeah. You can just release some music. Yeah. They're on it. They're on that future trance wave. I also realized before when I was talking about oh god. Alright, there we go. I just want those two chants. But I realized before when I was talking about the studio trance, I was saying like, oh, it's gonna be big and all that. Like, I don't mean to sound like that is the only thing that's motivating me. I also have a very deep passion for making music. It's not always gotta be like one type of music. Like, I just like making music, and I like the way that music like connects with people. Like, that's really an important part of it for me. So that's why I'm so interested in like, oh, I think it's gonna be big and like all that. Like, there is still a lot of like passion and like true love here. It's not just me trying to become famous. It's just that, I mean, that is like a feature. Like, obviously, you're not going to start making some kind of genre that nobody listens to, you know? And if you had an opportunity to make a genre that was going to become very popular, of course, that would be probably one of the reasons why you would try to make it, you know? I don't know. Anyway. Oh, we got to like put those in tune or something. Well, this is a good technique. It sounds good. Maybe I'll do like this. But I feel like it's kind of interesting because you recognize these when you hear them, especially if you know like dance music really well. Excuse me. But you just like are hearing these instead of the whole break. Is that the Renegade Mask? Yeah, it was. It was used in that track. Music doesn't connect with people. Nokia disc, man. Ah, of course. Oh, you know what? Random anecdote as well. I have this shaker loop in here. Where is it at? Okay, here we go. But actually, kind of a better way that I could do this would be to just take this into a sampler. I accidentally made an audio track. There we go. Just bring it into a sampler. And what I could do is I could just take this one and make the same pattern. It's not that hard. Yeah, we just do something like that. And then this way I could use the I could use that same swing that I have on everything else. Alright, let's turn that one down. There we go. Nice. Okay, yeah, so it's just kind of like a cleaner way. Because when I have the loop, I can't really use... you can use a groove with audio, I know. But you're kind of stuck to this groove. But I want to use the groove that is on everything else. It's going to make the track sound that much better, so... There we go. Honestly, though, I think I'm going to just put these more frequently. It gives it more energy, so... Why the hell not? Julian, do you think it's best when artists separate their genres into projects like Porter says virtual stuff, or producers just make everything like Mira Masa or someone? Well, it kind of depends. I mean, it depends on like your visibility, because like if you have like if everybody knows, okay, like Porter Robinson for example, when you're listening to Virtual Self, Porter Robinson's brand and his like fame isn't taking any kind of hit from that. It's not like by listening to Virtual Self you're not supporting Porter Robinson, or you're like, you know what I mean? Because it's so closely intertwined. But if you're someone like me, like at my level, for example, if I had like a million different projects, or even if I just had two different projects, it'd be a little bit harder. You know what I mean? Like it just kind of depends on, like I said, like your visibility. I feel like, and like how people perceive you. And that makes any sense. But in my opinion, I definitely would prefer to just do everything under my name, because I feel like it's more like personal. But I also get why you would want it to be less personal by doing something else. Like with Virtual Self, it's so stylized that like he wouldn't want that to just be the only thing he ever does. Like I'm sure he's gonna go on and do something completely different. So it makes sense for that to have like a different name. I don't know. It's interesting. I think it depends on what the artist wants, because yeah, exactly. Replace the MIDI to the same. It would, but again, in this case, actually, yeah, it wouldn't work very well to do that. The only reason why I didn't do it in this case is just because it was just a loop where someone did exactly what I did. Like they just had this one shaker and made a little loop like that. So I was like, might as well just do it with my swing. Nice. Okay. So what I'm gonna do here is I'm gonna actually grab this little piano thing. We're gonna pitch that up. Yeah, this. And then I'm gonna play around with this a little bit as well, because it's a little intense here. But yeah, it's just kind of like ear candy, you know? Gives it some extra vibe. And actually, yeah, there we go. I just wanted it to be a little bit less like clicky. But okay, cool. So, and then I'm gonna have this thing pitched down for this part. The thing is that we may not even want that. That might be too much. I also need to bring the drone into here. So I think, like, honestly, having this drone will be enough. Yeah, that's enough. It's like with Scuba, he was so tied to one genre. Yeah, exactly. Any advice on improving arrangements? But then also, like, people have done that successfully, like, under one name. Like, think about Scream. Like, Scream, of course, came out and, like, pioneered dubstep. But then he was doing, like, also a lot of other things. And then he made techno for a minute. Then, isn't he making, like, lo-fi house now? Like, he's done all that under one name. And those are very different worlds as well. You try to duplicate the current movie working on and only have the piano in the second half? No, it's okay, dude. I appreciate it. Save it. Andres, you are the real... You really saved me there. Thank you. Good call. I need to hire someone to make me a save bot. Like, some kind of bot that just comes in the chat while I'm streaming. And then, yeah, just reminds me to save my project file. so I'm trying to go into this next part here. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to grab the piano. Where is it at? That's a bit of an abrupt change, huh? Thank you, Andres. Scream true. Yeah. Oh god, there's no bass in that beginning part there. Oops. Alright, that's cool. I don't really know how to make that go, but I'll figure it out. Just like I figured this part out. Maybe cut the side chain on the vocals at 32. True. We could try that. He's talking about the gate. Or the trance gate or whatever. Is that a Rob bass sample pitched up? For some reason at first, I swear I thought that said Bob Ross. Like, I honestly thought that said Bob Ross for a second. Maybe add some subtle rises. Yeah, I haven't done any of that kind of stuff. I know I need to. DJ Easy Rock. You know what? I'm starting to feel like maybe I should just replace. Well, I was gonna say I should replace this with a piano, but I don't know. I think the piano would actually kind of not have as much energy. It takes two. No, it's a thing. But you might have been meaning. Alright, that's cool. I'd pay to hear that. Yeah, me too. Me too. Alright, let's make a better build snare. Build snare. Oh god. If you say the word snare, snare, snare. Sounds like I'm saying nair. I'm not saying snare. But the noise gate is cutting it off. Alright, anyway. let's grab snare here. I'm gonna make this little build thing here. It's a necessary evil. It's a very necessary evil. Oh no, those are snaps. I should probably pull up the submissions in a second. I have like 3 of them now. And there's gonna be pride snares. That is actually perfect. And it's in the key of this track, because we're in D sharp. If I just do like simple. Alright, so kind of predictable, but we can do some more to it. I see you. Snare and drum. Yeah, there we go. That's much better. Alright, now let's just kind of finish it off here. I'm going to get a frequency shifter. A frequency shifter. Let's not have that go up so high. Nice. I'm gonna get a different kick for this little part here. Use that groove on the build. Yeah, I should put it on there. You're right. That's a good call. I didn't do that. Let's fix that real quick. I need to consolidate those as well. All right, cool. Yeah, there we go. Much better. All right, now. I want to try using one of these, like, no, that ain't really it. It's getting kind of blended in there with everything else. Dr. Rave. Hello, Professor. I don't know if I could really be put in the category of a professor. That might be a little bit sensational, but you know what? Or sensationalist, but you know what? I will take it, bro. It's cool. We good. Oh man. Okay, now I can see you guys again. Yeah, that's better. Alright, that's cool. Nice. So I just got another submission. I'm gonna go to the email here and check them out. If you haven't already sent in a track, either for a sound sign request or a submission, send it on through. It's all in the description. Donations very, very much appreciated. So definitely send those through as well. If you're sending tracks. Alright, cool. So first one here is from Josh Neville. Track submission. Thanks a lot, man. Thank you, Josh. Check my submission, please. Gotta go soon. Alright. Did you make this, Josh? Track. Nice. Thank you, Busy. Yeah, like I said, everybody sends in submissions. Donations, very appreciated. Alright, so this sounds pretty cool. I'm not sure exactly which track you wanted me to check out, but this whole thing sounds interesting. Definitely, yeah, you're on to something. I would just keep trying to produce, keep going with that. I don't know much to say, but it sounds cool. Like I said, I would just keep improving, keep working on it, and keep grinding. That's what it's really all about. All right, so who is the next submission from? A lot of ambient electronics. Oh, that's cool. All right, cool. So the next one here is from Reed. Happy Monday to you, Reed.
I can't put myself away, even though I know you do me wrong. I can't put myself away, even though I know you do me wrong. I can't put myself away, even though I know you do me wrong. I can't put myself away, even though I know you do me wrong. I can't put myself away, even though I know you do me wrong.
My submissions in your spam. Alright, I'll check for that. Wronghead, hello. Oh. Yo, this is a cool track. Only one track. That's all good. Nice. Okay, so that sounds pretty dope. You know what I have to say though? This sounds a bit dull. Like it kind of sounds like it's just all the dry sounds. I would try to add some kind of like coloring type stuff to this, to all these different sounds. Like go through and try adding some compression, some EQ, like different saturation, like stuff like that. Like just go in like how I have, okay, for example, like if I can actually show you this very well with this lead here. For example, this. Okay, so I have a lot of plugins on here. If I turn all of these little like coloring things off that I have, here's what it sounds like. Very dry, kind of dull, not really very like alive. Versus when I have all of these plugins on it, or all of these different things that are adding like interesting stuff to the sound. It's a lot more like alive, a lot more interesting sounding. And I know this is like a very intense track that I'm working on. Like that's very like sharp. So that's kind of like maybe more than you would want. But yeah, like you see, like you just need stuff like that on like everything here. Hey Raynor, you're gonna have to donate more for that. But yeah, this is a cool track. I do like this a lot. I think like songwriting wise, you are very far along. That sounds very good. Alright. This one is just called Condoms. Question mark? I don't know how that would be a question. Can we go point? Yeah, I mean it's just kinda like the stuff that happens when you keep improving, you know? Long head, yes. I would be able to. Send it through. But yeah, Reed, you had a really cool track there. I would definitely keep working on that.
Are for fucking pussies. Condoms are
I don't know how much I agree with the message of the song.
Condoms are for fucking pussies. Condoms are for fucking pussies. Pussies. Condoms are for fucking.
Okay, so this track is an interesting one. Sounds pretty cool. Definitely interesting bass house vibe. The vocal sample, that's some raw shit there. But what I can say is, yeah, it's a cool track. I mean, I would just maybe keep working on the bass lines. They felt a little flat to me. But yeah, thanks for sending that one through. Anyway, this one here is from Luke. Lurker in the stream, thought I might as well submit. Needs vocals. Alright, yo, Luke, hello. You don't have to lurk forever. Also, yeah, no problem, Reed. Alright, let's hear this. Let's hear this boy. Oh. Lower High Street. This very Mirror Monster. Yeah, totally. And this is like also like I imagine like DJ Khaled like on an island somewhere and he's just like jamming out to this music. Like he and his son are just dancing along to this song. To the end of the night. I sent the wrong one. Oh, true. Okay. Well, yeah. Sometimes I guess that's what happens. But all right. Well, Nice. All right, cool. So, next one here. I'll pull up that next one in a sec. Like I said, though, donations appreciated, especially if you send in multiple tracks. All right. This one here is from Selmo. Suicide Tuesdays. Alright, thanks. Bonghead. Yeah, this is cool. Definitely sounds very Crystal Castles. The only thing I can say is the kick is kind of like soft. I would maybe try to find like a harder hitting kick. Like, yeah, it doesn't have to be like a super clicky EDM kick, but you get the vibe. Theon. Alright, cool, Bonghead. I will pull this one up now. But yeah, thank you for sending that one through. That was actually kind of cool, Summer. I like that a lot. Not that was kind of cool. I like that. That sounds cool. I'm probably saying your name still wrong. But yeah, I appreciate you sending that one through. It sounds like you just need to keep working on it a little bit. Like, yeah, just keep trying to make stuff. You definitely got a good start there, though. But just keep improving your skills. Hashtag spam gang. Spam gang for life, bro. I've been in the spam gang before. Alright, let's see. What else do we have here? Okay, so I'm gonna play this other one from Doug now. 6 piano. Better than 5 piano. Oh. We got some vibes. Hope you guys like this guy. This is cool. Yeah, this sounds really cool. The only thing is, to me, it's not that it sounds like dull, but it does sound a little bit kind of like, I guess maybe it could have. Like, it just doesn't really, like, stick out to me like that. You know what I mean? Like, it's not really, like, grabbing me like that. But it does. I mean, this is a cool track. Yeah, like I said, I think it just needs more, like, it's just a little bit flat right now. It needs kind of more to, like, grab you. Alright, so, the next one here, I'm gonna play this one from Reina. Okay, actually, hang on a second. I think that was something else. Okay, I'm gonna play this one from Imara. What's up, G? Here's a track of mine. Been out for a while, but thought you might like it if you can bear with long as. Hey, I can't. We'll check over some. Thank you, Imara. Alright, let's see this one. Getting purity ring vibes? Yeah, it definitely does have it. Yeah, that was cool. Alright, this one sounds pretty solid. This does have a long intro. Yeah, this is actually a cool future garage track. You know what I'll say about it though is it's kind of missing. Why am I on spam? I'm not sure YouTube, but I found it. I don't know what happened there. I'm sorry, but I'll still pull it out from there. These some vocals. Yeah, this track sounds pretty good. It just kind of needs like some like ear candy. Like it's kind of missing a lot of that stuff that like gives it the vibe. And also, I think you can maybe like honestly just get rid of the intro altogether. Like if you were making this now. Like, you can maybe start with that part with that that thing, and then just kind of build from there. That makes any sense. But yeah, definitely a pretty solid track, Imara. I like this a lot, though. Like, I actually do like, I think it's a cool track. And I think, I love how you got that. Like, this part sounds good. The drums sound really good. The bass can maybe be a little bit more interesting. I just think, like, what if you had, like, maybe, like, some kind of, like, 4 to 8 bar intro, and then you just dive straight into this. Like, I feel like that would be kind of a little bit more attention grabbing, you know? Vocals. Yeah, and just like some ear grab. Not ear grab, ear candy. What am I saying? If you emails only link. Yeah, and also, I mean, sometimes it just sends certain things to spam, and I don't really know why, but that's just what it do. Alright, well, thank you for sending that one through, Imara. Alright, this one's from Ross. Stuck on how to proceed. Help. I got you, bro. Oh, but actually, apparently I don't, because this is not working. But if you send it again, I will check it out. Alright, let's go through and listen to this one from Jocham. Submission second try. Alright, let's hear this. Here, I got you. Report not spam. There you go. Now we can just pull this up from here. Gotcha. Oh my goodness. Damn. You really did get me. But you also got everybody else who's watching the stream right now. Like those chords. Yeah. Oh. Alright, this is an interesting track. Damn. You got me. But, yeah, this is pretty cool. I like those little, that's not what that sounds like. Yeah, but this thing sounds pretty solid. I like where it's going musically. I wish their chords would come through more. I feel like the bass should be more of just like maybe kind of like a bass like this. Where it's just playing that one note and it's not got the like that whole thing. And then I kind of want to hear the chords more. Like, yeah, you should bring those chords up because those have really nice voices to them and they sound really good. But they just need to be brought up a bit. But yeah, thank you for sending that one through. All right, so this next one I'm gonna play here is from where that. All right, well this is like not loading. But this next one I'm gonna play here is from Josh. So this is a possible upcoming EP of just vibey house tracks. This design is cool, actually. Reminds me a little bit of like Disclosure, but yeah, no problem. Julian, are you releasing another track soon? Yeah, I'm hopefully gonna be dropping something in like the early months of 2018 or 2019. Maybe like January or probably February, honestly, and like at the latest March. There we go. Yeah, no problem, Laura Height. Ah, nice. Alright, yeah, this is a good track. I think you can just kind of keep working on it. Like, it sounds like maybe you could use just a little bit more time producing. I would just just put more hours in, keep grinding. You seem pretty motivated and passionate, so that could take you very far. Okay, anyway, this next one here is from Johan. Hey man, been enjoying your stream and videos. I want to submit something that's finished, but I realize I don't have much that's actually finished, so I'm just sending an unfinished track. You can check it out, it'll be cool. Nice. There we go. Future Garage V1.8. Oh. I love those drums where it sounds like they're like speeding up and slowing down. Based off the kick and the snare. Night Kid, what's up? I love you too. This sounds good. I like this a lot. The drums sound very good. The only thing I'll say is the kick is a bit flat. It can use probably some more punch to make it like really, really work. But yeah, anyway. Other than that, like I said, pretty solid track. I think it just needs to kind of like stick out more, be a little bit more like attention grabbing. Kind of like that other, whatever it's called, that other Future Garage track someone sent in a second ago. It just kind of needs to be like I said, like a little bit more attention grabbing. It's a little flat. Cool. So this next one here is from Ross. Okay. Sorry, man. Here's a link. Stuck on how to proceed with this. Yes, here's another one already released. Nice. Well, I'm gonna pull this one up. You missed the breakdown. I feel you. Well, maybe I'll go back and check it out. How to send my tracks? Abdallah, send it to the email in the description. This is pretty vibey. This is actually a cool track. These synths here. Oh, that vocal sample is good. It's actually very good. Yeah, okay, so alright, so it's kinda cool. To be honest with you, this was a bit of a snooze for me. I feel like, yeah, you can maybe give it, like, make it a bit more interesting, a bit more, like, I don't know, just not really grabbing my attention like that. I mean, maybe I'm being picky, but I think you can maybe, yeah, just keep working on this. I like that vocal sample a lot, though. Anyway, let me see if I have any others. Okay, so this one here is from, hold on a second, what's going on here? Alright, well, let me check my spam real quick. Oh, never mind. Okay, well, I guess I don't have any. I thought I had another one. I got a notification on my phone, but I guess it's gone. Dead Mouse is here. Here's a question I want to ask you. Where do you get realistic drum samples or claps? I'm trying to make more instrumental music using digital software, but I'm struggling on the drums. Well, I mean, there are actually kind of a lot of ways. For one, you could actually use this thing called addictive drums. That is what we call it in the field. But yeah, addictive drums is pretty good, and I'll show you why. Because what happens is, with addictive drums, you get, like, kind of more realistic sounds. Yo, Nightkit, thank you for subscribing as well. But yeah, you get kind of, like, more realistic drum sounds. Like, for example, basically what happens is, like, you hear how each time I hit those, it's, like, different sounds? This gives you more realistic drum sounds because, obviously, like, live drums don't sound the same every time. I was trying to play drum and bass. But yeah, so this is kind of a good way to do it. And these are just like live drums, but they have a lot of other stuff. Like they have these like real machines or whatever. You know, just stuff like that where it's kind of like more randomized. And honestly, I just gotta say like maybe recording sounds. Like just recording like some Foley sounds is a good way as well. That one was fire. I can do some Pattersons. Yeah, and some percussion. Who's playing the Julian drinking game? Every time he says keep working on it, you didn't take a shot. Every time he says, okay, every time I say, oh, and if you, okay, actually no. If you see me use a compressor, then you have to drink a whole bottle. Alright, I'm gonna get a piano for that. I think I can make it still sound like big with the piano. Cause yeah, that pluck is just not sounding good. That is like awful. I also want to work with this. Oh god, this is not like that. That's a minted tune. Thank you. Have you done any mastering changes for us? I'm not. Guaranteed hangover every Tuesday, Friday, and Sunday. Hey, man. Glad I could. I'm just trying to provide a service for the community here. The producer community. What sort of genres does this come under? I don't know. I'm calling it future trance right now. But no, I've not done any. I think I did. Maybe I did a tutorial on mastering. I haven't done a lot, though. Maybe I can talk about that more. I don't know. I feel like mastering isn't that hard. It's honestly like people think that it's doing more than it is usually, I think. Alright, let's make these chords a lot bigger sounding. DJ Bob Ross. Yes. Alright, are you guys ready to do some painting tonight? I don't know. Alright, that chord sound, that ain't it, Chief. That sounds horrible. Brushes in the air. Mixing tutorials would be a big help how to get your track. Yeah, I could talk about that. If I ever make a plugin, I'm not calling it Happy Little VST. Okay, everybody. Today we're going to be using Happy Little VST. That's like Bob Ross ASMR. Which is like, what other kind of ASMR would you even want to watch if that exists, you know? Alright, I'm gonna work on this a little bit. Using my submission. 17 hours till RP. But it does work very well. It works well with Endless Smile. At the end of submissions. Nah, if anybody else sends in other ones, I'll pull it up. Says 20. Oh, okay, well. That's always nice. Alright, so I'm just chopping up this little vocal loop for this part, so it'll be a bit different. I just wanted to hear how that would sound in that part. Let's see if those chords work with the lead. You want to make the Bob Ross VST? We'll add more color to your mix. Wow, God. Doing the mix mastering is just getting. Yeah, that's like the thing is like why I don't really talk about mastering that much is because like, dude, mastering really isn't supposed to be doing that much of like making your mix sound good. Like most of that is supposed to happen not even just through mixing, but just through like the sounds that you're using and like how good those are, you know? Nice. Alright, let's record this little thing into here. Actually, I could just do it this way since it's already audio. But what I'm going to do here is I'm going to add a little like reverse thing into the clap. Because it just sounds like better. It's like ear candy, you know? You know? There we go. And then what I'm going to do with that is, yeah, we're going to put a reverb on it. Just like that. And then we'll freeze it. Oh, I can't hit the freeze button. Okay, there we go. Okay, let me flatten this now. Flatten. Yes. And then I'll take that part. And we can just do kind of like, I guess that's, yeah, usually like a quarter note is long enough. Alright, and then we'll just take that and reverse it. And then if I add this. Nice. Except we want it actually there. Okay. put these vocal chops here when the drop comes in. When the drop comes in. There we go. Actually, yeah, let's check out my track 2. Got the stickers. Was it the one where you said gotcha? Because that was got him. You got me. This might sound awful. Would it sound cool to have wow filter or sonar notch? Hey, that does not sound awful. I think I know what you mean. On the lead to give some more movement. Yeah, you can do something like that. The thing is, sometimes when you do stuff like that, it can be kind of like, it can sound kind of messy. Like, it'll just sound kind of disjointed, or like, I don't know. You'll sort of like go through the track, and I feel like it'll get to a point. Like, it'll just sound like you don't want that much movement where it's just kind of like something randomly. You want something that is like still sort of memorable, you know? Okay, so there are like no transition effects in this, but right now I kind of want to just go to Splice really quick and check out. Okay, we got. Alright, well, I'm gonna go on Splice and look for some vocals really quick. The thing is, with this kind of track, using vocals from Splice is kind of the vibe because, like, it's just meant to be. Like, I don't want, like, some long, you know, full, like, pop song vocals. I just want something that's kind of, like, short, a few bars, and just kind of, like, just adding, like, the vibe, I guess. If that makes any sense. But yeah, let's go here, type, and click on vocals. Just really, really slow. Yeah, I mean, that could work, definitely. Last one for today. Alright, I'll pull them up in a sec. Guys. There we go. Oh, I was wondering what that noise was. It's from this. Wow, that must be terrifying. If you're just like in your house right now hearing that. Let me turn that off. There we go. Alright, so let's go here. We're in D sharp minor, I believe. Okay, those are not vocals. That's not really helpful. Alright, well, let's go through here and see if I can find something. Like I said, I just want something simple that is like one line or a few lines that I can just kind of put on top of this, and it'll be cool, I guess. Alright. Maybe in What About Chill Vocals Universe? Let's check in here. No, but if you want some vocal chops, those are good ones. Submissions, no more than 10 stems. Possible idea, have someone bounce these stems and you mix such master in a 10-minute maximum time frame. We can watch you throw it on. Oh, that's cool. Yeah, that could be interesting. But by the same token, like, I feel like that might be. I mean, that could definitely work. That's an interesting idea, actually. Oh, I think these are like.
We can see the shining light.
I'm good on that one.
Ooh, ooh, and open your ears and hear the. I'm pressing forward.
No, thank you.
Imagine my life without you. All I ever wanted was someone like you. Now I can't imagine it look easy. You make it look easy.
No, the thing is, some of
Ooh,
these
there.
just don't really have the best like tonality. I can fix that. But I need some cool lyrics and melodies.
When I sleep and I dream around the world, I wanna see what it is like, see what it.
Okay, I'm trying to find one of these. Like this one, I think is gonna have been used a bunch. So I'm trying to find like one of these that hopefully hasn't been used a bunch, because they do still exist out there. You just gotta look a little bit deeper. Blue, 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 blue. Let's try this one, maybe. Yeah, headlocks, I can't afford it. I don't have some fancy. Ah, true. Bro, where are the vocals? Those are actually some cool vocal samples. Alright, let's look in here. I don't think there will be anything. Yeah.
You hold me close to send me away.
Nah, that alright. You know what I'm going to do right now? I'm going to look for one more of these. And then I'm going to pull up the submissions. So, if you want me to listen to your track, send it through now. I'll still be checking them out probably to the end of the stream, but if you send it now, I can listen to it now. Bro. Okay, let's try this one maybe for some vocals. Nope. Nah, these are all just vocoders. Or vocoder vocals. I mean, bro, they really just don't have any vocals. Let's actually check this one. Wait, which one? This one. This I actually did find some things in. Because they have like, as a matter of fact, I might have one of them on here that I can just use. They have like full acapellas, but and you can take just like parts of them. Without spending hours on the splice. Yeah, well, it's a very specific splice rabbit hole. It's like the splice vocals rabbit hole. That's like my life. Is that much? Johnny Lucid, yo, what's up? Hello. I'm good. Just doing this. All right, I'll type this in here, cause yeah, that one actually might have had something, and I already downloaded one of these. I'm probably gonna get some water in a sec before I check the submissions.
Someone else, let's forget what I did.
Oh, I forgot. Oh, I forgot that one.
Hey, break all your fun. Hey, break it down. Let me see you turning around.
Oh, I remember where I heard that from. That was from this like one feature house track I heard.
All you'll find is I'll leave it all behind. Yeah.
Alright, let's just see what happens when we speed this one up. Because that doesn't sound the best, but I can definitely like mess with it and make it a little bit better. Alright, what key is it in F minor? Let's put it up to D sharp minor.
All you'll find is I'll leave it. All you'll find is all you'll find is I'll leave it all behind. All you'll find is I'll leave it all behind. Yeah, and all you'll find is I'll leave it all behind. Oh, and all you'll find is I'll leave it all behind. Yeah, and all you'll find is I'll leave it all behind. All you'll find is I'll leave it all behind. Yeah, and all you'll find is I'll leave it all behind. Oh, and all you'll find is I'll leave it all behind. Oh yeah, and all you'll find is I'll leave it all behind. Leave it all behind. All behind. Leave it all behind. Leave it all behind. Leave it all behind. Behind.
These vocals, I don't even know why I'm playing them.
Behind.
behind.
Yeah, I ain't
All
really.
you'll find is I'll leave it all behind. Yeah, and all you'll find is I'll leave it all behind. Oh, and all you'll find is I'll leave it all behind.
Start putting through some auto-tune now. I mean, this is kind of like a forgettable vocal, but it does have a lot of energy.
All you'll find is I'll leave it all behind. Yeah, and all you'll find is I'll leave it all behind. Oh, and all you'll find is I'll leave it all behind. Oh yeah, and all you'll find is I'll leave it all behind. 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 And all you'll find is I'll leave it all behind. All behind.
It was worth a shot.
All you'll find is I'll leave it all behind. Yeah, and all you'll find is I'll leave it all behind. Oh,
Okay, what?
all you'll find is I'll.
Yeah, that ain't it. Alright, well, yeah, that was worth a shot. Not
All
really.
you'll find is I'll leave it all behind. Yeah, and all you'll find is I'll leave it all behind. Oh, and all you'll find is.
It does have a lot of energy, but again, it's just kind of forgettable. Nice. Alright, well, in any case, I'm going to play some submissions now. So, first one here is from Imara. So, interesting gentleman. Oh, okay. Sending this about. Hey, thank you, Imara. I appreciate it. Alright, cool. So, actually, that was just a response. But this one is from Yojem. Thanks for checking, boy. Boy. That looks terrifying. I should never grow a beard or have like a very large chin. Thank you for this one. Can I save this? Damn, I can't. Yeah, I need to make this the thumbnail for the stream. You should send this to my email, Yocho. Okay, thank you. That is a 10. Really, that's like a 20. Alright, I'm gonna keep listening to this. I'm gonna keep listening to this while I grab some water. This sounds very cool so far. This is cool. Your mom said it's when there's new credits. Yeah, that sucks, but hey, man. Splice is actually very interesting though. Like they really revolutionized the game. I gotta give them credit there. Getting the first album Flume Vibes, yeah, definitely. I love those vocal samples. The words, those kind of things. And like that, this is really good. Oh, whoops. That image? Okay, thank you, dude. Here, let's go and make it the thumbnail for the stream now. Dude, this is cool. Easy boy again. Nice stereo imaging. Yeah, this is actually quite nice sounding. Overall, like, I think this sounds pretty dope. The only thing I can say is the drums are a little flat. Like maybe the drums can maybe be a little bit better sounding. Like maybe like listen to the early Flume stuff for that. All right, let's go here. Let's change this thumbnail real quick. Can I just like drag this onto that? I can. Nice. Uploading thumbnail. Your masterpiece. Your audience. All right, great. And it's now. You guys can now see this. Whoever sees the stream will see that. Place is cool. The UK company called Noise with a similar premise with a vast green drag literally in the true. That's cool. I don't mind going to the website though. Kind of like it, just having that open. But if I had it in my DAW, dude, it would be over. I would never finish anything. It needs a vocalist though. True, yeah, you need some vocals on that. But other than that, like that. All right, I'm gonna stop just looking at my subscriber account. But yeah, that was really cool. I like that track a lot. I thought that was very good. Thank you for sending that one through. And thank you, of course, for the beautiful image. That definitely I needed that in my life. So just want to thank you there for that one. All right, so I'm gonna keep going through here for some vocals because I think I can find them in some places where I haven't looked before. For example, this pack.
Can't get it off my mind.
What? So what's it gonna be? What? Na 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 na. Okay. Na 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 na. Na 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 na.
Let's try that. Like, what if I do something like this? Oh, that actually could be really cool. Hold up. All right, cool. Yeah, no problem, Yoshim. Again, thank you for the beautiful picture there. Happy little live stream. Yes, lower height. That's what all of my streams are.
Na 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 na.
All right, so the first thing we gotta do is get this in time. So let's go to that and do 104, warp it, and then 126. There we go. And then let's put it down to G because we're actually. Oh, but this is major, so maybe that's actually.
Na 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 na.
All right, I'll worry about the rhythm and then this. All right, so I want it to be like.
Na na na. Na 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 na. Na 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 na. Na 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 na.
Alright, that's cool. Now let's see how that sounds. And then I'll like have that go again. That last note's a little wonky, but I'll fix it. I gotta change the start time here. Yeah, there we go. That's kind of. That's more what I wanted. All right, you guys as well. Peace out, Yotam. You're cool. You guys are all cool. Huh, interesting. We have a lot of vocals in here, though. Night Kit 12, completely out of subject to what you're doing right now. Yeah, actually, check. I do have the samples. Here you go. Cool. I just typed that out. I wish I could have grabbed. Yeah, truly, getting Little Altar Boy for free is one of the greatest things that happened in my life. I'm not gonna lie, like ever. Okay, we can maybe chill out with the reverb there a little bit. The reverb. Can I see someone using? I know. Need more tracks? I'll pull some up in a sec, Javon. But yeah, man, Night Kit 12. You can cop those all on my Bandcamp. Alright, we're just gonna ditch those vocals.
Okay. 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 Okay.
Okay. Alright, where are the vocals at? Yeah, that would be really good. Play a trap beat. I'm down with that. Alright, now. That sounds actually quite good, I'm not gonna lie. Okay, we go. But that's actually a good sound pack. I'm gonna hold on to that one. Alright, let's stop just making sounds like that and trying to find some more vocals. I will find something though. Those of you that are sticking with me, thank you, because we're gonna find some dope samples. Vocal dance anthems. Let's see if that doesn't have some vocal dance anthems.
If you get it, get it.
If you really want it, you do what you've got to do, make it come to life. We those little kids, so come on, tell me how you like it. This sound, we those little.
If I told you a story, would you believe every word I say?
Something in the air and I feel it.
The clock is ticking out.
Huh. Alright, well, hold on to this if I can't find anything else.
Satellites and shooting stars, we don't have to last forever. It could just be tonight. I'm so into you, I'm so into you. Na 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 na, na 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 na. I know what you. Oh, shake me up, make my dreams come true. Turn the lights down, watch them.
Man, these are not it. Yo, Alley Cat Music Club, thank you for subscribing.
I love you like la 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 la. Just take me high and take me low. Oh, oh, it's all about me. I want your body, all on my body. That's just how I like. Give me some of that high. Yeah, let's na 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 na.
Cashmere Cat tutorial? Yes, they are. They all
My
are.
heart beats for oh, all night. I like to go out. Come on, get down, down, get down, down, yeah. All I want is money, shake me. I believe up all night. We up on. Oh, oh, oh. I'm so into you. I'm so into you. Forever.
These are just not the vocals that I want. But the problem is you can't stop looking because the ones that you want. Like, here's the thing. The only thing standing between me and some good vocals is just me searching because they are out there. I just need to find them. But I'm not finding them here. Alright, let's try some other stuff. Maybe in one of these ones. Let's try some male vocals. And maybe let's look for like one more. Septicon vocals. Nah. Yo, where are they at though? You know what I mean? Huh. Okay, well, let me try one of these.
I feel like I'm in a dream, 'cause nothing is as it
I'm
seems.
so confused. Yeah, well, okay, I sent the wrong thing to the chat. I wasn't thinking, my bad. But yeah, it's all on my Bandcamp, which is in the description of this video or of the stream, I believe. Yeah, okay, so all my sample packs, Night Kit 12, are on my Bandcamp, which is in the description to the stream right now.
Ooh, I wanna know who you really are, what you dream about at night. Let's get drunk on each other. I don't. All we got is time, so stay a while. Me and my friends, we do what we want. We do.
Hey, that's like a country song. Bruh, I can't find the vocals, but no, I'm gonna find something. Like I said, like it's really just about finding it. Like eventually, I will find them. How do I download? You go there and buy them, the samples, and then you will get them available to you as a free download. All you have to do is buy them first. Alright. Bro, vocals. Okay. Well, maybe try this one?
'Cause been with you, and I don't know the
I walk around the streets, everybody. I feel rain.
Okay, this is awful. Yo, you know what else, guys? I am going to be announcing the theme for this week's Weekly Essentials tomorrow. Go to the Bandcamp link. Yeah, exactly. There you go.
Now we've been going round and
But yeah, I'm going to be announcing the theme for this week's Weekly Essentials tomorrow. So, if you guys have any tracks you want to send through,
It's just the way you move. Baby, I know all your secrets.
it sounds like somebody like whispering.
It's just the way you move. Trying to keep. While I'm leaving, you're my great.
Yeah, that sounds crazy. Someone needs to use that in a video game. Alright, I cannot find these vocals. Like, what tutorial files is it in? They're all labeled, so it's in the Cashmere Cat tutorial files. And if you want the Odessa ones, they're in the Odessa tutorial files. There we go. All the vocals come in there. Yo, let's try this Vengeance Studio vocals.
Away.
Okay, that's bad.
I wanna break away, far away, no one that I see.
Okay, that's also bad.
Once upon a time I was alone. There was no one beside me.
No, thank you.
Stay, I will never talk the.
Okay, we're good. Listen to track submissions. Hey, Joe, maybe I will. In a moment. Let's just see what vocals I have. Alright.
Yeah.
So I bet you I've got something.
We gotta go.
Just what I was looking for.
Don't worry about still in love. Don't let me please forget.
What if I put that like before this part or something? Like this weird reverse vocal thing. Or maybe that could be cool if we put it as like a transitional element. What key is it in? Nice. Nice. I don't know, might sound weird, but it could be cool as well. No, that ain't really doing it for me.
Don't tell me now you don't believe in a star. And you like fire. And what about
I'd really like to see key capture for your stream. It'd be nice to see the hotkeys you push. Yeah, maybe I should do that. Some people, because people always are asking me, I probably should set up something like that. Is that just like, so key capture, is that just like, what it's called? Every time I press a key, you would see basically what I'm pressing. Those Avengers vocals, yeah, those were just brutal. Like, I don't know. I really thought like make something out of, like, at least just try to come up with something.
Alright, cause I'm
Those are just
running.
unreasonable.
I'm just a I'm on my way.
Cause we now
No. Nah, son. Okay.
we're gonna dance, wanna see your head.
Oh my god.
We're standing here together. If we got one.
Oh, yo, these vocals are kind of cool. I have no idea what the key is, but that's what our ears are for, I guess.
If we got one last party tonight, and just like the stars we. If we got one last. If we got one last. If we got one last party tonight, and just like the stars we gon' shine so bright. All I really miss is you by my side. If we got one last party tonight, and just like the stars we gon' shine so bright. All I really miss is you by my side. Sing it with me, let go, let go, let go, let go. If we got one last party tonight. If we got one last party tonight, and just like the stars we gon' shine so bright. All I really miss is you by my side. Sing it with me, let go, let go, let go, let go. One last party tonight, and just like the stars we gon' shine so bright. All I really miss is you by my side. Sing it with me, let go, let go, let go, let go. One last party tonight, and just like the stars we gon' shine so bright. All I really miss is you by my side.
There we go. We'll show the viewers the keys you press. True, Johnny, listen. Here, Night. I'll show you really quick. So if you go on here, I'll put this in the chat for you. And then after this, I'll pull up some submissions. But check it out. So you can just go on here, and then you can literally just find like all the project files from my videos. So here, I'll show you. I'll send you the Odessa one and the Cashmere Cat one. Cashmere Cat one is right up here. Here you go. Hey Julian, enjoying your channel, sent you a track. Okay, thank you very much, Nick. I'll pull that up in a sec. Thank you. Yeah, I appreciate that. Thank you very much for the donation. I'll pull that track up. But yeah, so Night, there's the link. Yeah, thank you very much. What does that A mean? Does that mean like Australian dollars? I'm not entirely sure. But yeah, so there's that one, and then here's the Odessa one. Cool, but anyway, yeah, I'm going to pull up some submissions now. Thank you again for that donation, Nick. I appreciate that. Alright, cool. So, the first one here is from Elias. I believe I'm pronouncing that right? Elias? If I'm pronouncing it wrong, I apologize. 808.
And I don't need an introduction because this is trash.
Does it? Yeah, that's the one I sent. The second one. Yo, this is good. problem, Night Kit. Thank you. Yo, Joshua, this is a cool beat. I can see like Juice WRLD rapping over that. That was a cool beat. I like that a lot. Thanks for saying that one through. Alright. So this next one here is from Nick.
At Navy Federal Credit Union, you get $200
nice.
when you
Navy Federal Credit Union. Hey, thank you, Laura H.J. I appreciate that. Yeah, that was probably one of my favorite tutorials I've made, to be honest with you. I'm a huge fan of Cashmere Cat.
Operation.
He like really inspired me when I first started.
And some air fresheners.
And also, I think I did a good job. Oh.
See what you show me, I know what you show me, show me, I know you show me, see what you show me, I know what you show me, show me, I know you show me, I know what you show me, you show me, you show me. One thing I know that is right, can't get you out of my sight. See what you show me, I know what you show me, you show me.
Cool, Nick.
One thing I know that is right.
Too long I've been building walls around me. Keep my distance so you never know too much about me. Trying to keep you out cause I love my safe space. But the problem is I never looked into my own face. Why you ashamed of myself? Why you afraid of my emotions? Can I be free from these boundaries? And will I let love come around me?
Okay, Nick, so this is cool. To be honest with you, I feel like this track is trying to do like a little bit too much stuff. And too many things. Like, yeah, it's just kind of like a lot going on, and I feel like certain things are getting in the way of other things. Like, if you notice, like in this track, for example, I have a very like simple bass and drums because this lead and the vocal are so big that I'm like trying not to let anything get in the way of those. So like it's kind of a similar thing with your track. Like I feel like, yeah, it just needs to be a little bit less stuff going on at once. But yeah, this is a really sorry, I got an idea for that. But this is a cool track though. It sounds very clean for the most part. I mean, like I said, it's just a lot going on. And like with the vocals, how you kind of have like two different acapellas in there. I don't know. It doesn't really feel like they're in the same song. Like you can maybe improve on that a little bit. But yeah, thank you for sending that one through. That was very good. And thank you again for the donation. Let's try. Man, I need to stop just searching for vocals, but I want to. Try this one. Doesn't this have some cool vocals in it?
I love you, I love you, I love you, I love you. Fuck. Ooh. Oh, oh, oh. La, da, da, da. Ooh. Oh, 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 oh. I love you, I love you, I love you, I love you.
Not. But yeah, man. Oh yeah. Maybe let's check UK house anthems. And then I'll grab like one more of these. Hypnotic female vocals. I would like some hypnotic female vocals.
Give me one now, give me one now. Oh, and some funky future dance floor, future dance floor, future.
Who would use this?
And I like that. I like this groove. Sexy people. Not to play. I like this groovy cycle, baby.
Yo, that's cool. What if we try bringing that into here?
If we got one last
Oh yeah, so I already found a vocal sample. I completely forgot. I wasn't thinking. I got two left up in the submissions. I could probably get rid of those vocal chops in there.
If we got one last
Yeah, exactly. It's like what was going on here. Like when I had the vocal chops playing at the same time as this. It was too much because they just aren't really... Yeah, it's just like too much at once in the same kind of range. But by spacing them out, you can make both things more effective.
If we got one last party tonight, and just like the stars, we gon' shine so bright.
I'm gonna get that little thing that I found. Thought that would, but it's not really the right vibe for this. She's, man, yeah, no problem, Nick.
If we got one last party tonight, and just if we got one last party tonight, and just like the stars, we gon' shine so bright. All I really miss is you when you let go, let go, let go, let go. One last party tonight.
Let me get like a top kick for this. Yo. Alright, so I'm trying to make this filter down here. Because it makes a lot more room for the vocal. You know what I'm going to try here is a tambourine. And it might be too much, or it might be just the right thing. Let's see. But yeah, I'm just going to get like a little tambourine loop from Kashmir. Here, I got to run and going to come back and work on some tracks. Alright, cool. Peace out, Laura H Street. Thanks for coming through. not crazy about how it goes into that next part, but.
One last party tonight. One last party tonight. If we got one last party tonight, and just like the stars, we gon' shine so bright. All I really miss is you by my side, singing.
I need something to kind of bring this piano to life. But yeah, okay, this is sounding pretty solid. I think I know kind of where to go with this part now. I was worried it wouldn't work going out of the bigger part into this, but I think it just needs to be kind of like.
Last party tonight. It's so bright.
Alright, that's a bit better. I think it just needs to be kind of worked with. Like, with some transition effects, it'll be a lot better. Like, check this out. Even if I just do this, I think it'll make a big difference. These vocals are very catchy, though. Actually, I like these a lot. Alright, maybe I'll use this one. Let's see how it sounds.
If we got one last party tonight, and just like the stars, we gon' shine so bright. All I really miss is you by my side, singing with me. Let go, let go, let go, let go. One last party tonight, and just like the stars, we gon' shine so bright. All I really miss is. If we got one last party tonight, and just like the stars, we gon' shine so bright. All I really miss is.
Yeah, see, like, even just doing that helps a bunch. Cool. Well, it's now 9:01, so I'm streaming for almost 3 hours, or actually a bit over 3 hours, I think. Maybe under, I don't know. But yeah, I think I'm gonna go, guys. So thank you so much to everybody who watched the stream. I love you all so much. I have a really dope tutorial coming tomorrow. I also have the theme for this week's weekly essentials coming tomorrow, so you guys can start submitting tracks for that. And yeah, I'm gonna go now. Peace, everybody. I love you all, and have a great night.